How to find your dream property in Spain. Firstly, it's all going to start with a website called idealista.com. This is the Spanish equivalent of Rightmove. Now, we do have Rightmove here, but my experience is that the properties listed there are incredibly expensive for what they are. I guess they know that it's British eyeballs that are looking at the properties. Maybe they can take the mick. So I would avoid that. You really want to hit Idealista, and you can see that there. Now, I also want to stress, if you're new to the Costa Blanca or Spain, it's really important that you do a lot of research when it comes down to house prices. You are not going to know what's a good deal and what's not. Therefore, it's really important you avoid booking a day out with an estate agent before you've scoped out the area, because the one thing they're going to do is they're going to sell you on day one. And I've seen it a lot of times where people come to Spain and they say, I'm definitely not going to buy a house. And then they text me about a week later and the famous words are, John, we had to buy it. We just fell in love with it. And I think, yeah, but you've only seen one house in one town. Why have you done that? You should be researching more. Avoid the estate agents first time round. Go and rent a car and drive around. Or alternatively, get on a tour with me and see what Tracy said about my service. I will show you all of the towns that are relevant to your criteria. And there's going to be no estate agents involved. For me, it doesn't make any difference whether you buy in Cabo Roig or you buy in Casada. The key thing here is just to show you where could be right for you so that you don't feel pressured. And believe me, when you go out with the estate agents, they're going to show you stuff and they're just going to be like, yeah, this is available now. We've got other people interested, which they probably have. You're going to see that you can afford it and you'll think, I never dreamed I'd be able to buy something like this, which you can. And all of a sudden you're signing on the dotted line. So just be careful, guys, all right?